Everyone and their mother is talking about Vietnam right now. Even Cambodia is getting more attention. Laos tourism numbers are up. China is up massively. Malaysia is booming. But Thailand's tourism crashing down the toilet. But here's what I think. I believe it might be the best thing that happened to Thailand in a long time. In the media, there's a lot of talk, tourism crash, how it's bad and all this, but if you look a bit deeper, it might be really a positive for Thailand at the moment, at the perfect time. What do they call it? A blessing in disguise. And if you've ever been stuck at Thailand immigration behind 400 backpackers wearing elephant pants, you'll understand exactly what I mean. So yeah, no one really expected this. It was hard to predict as Thailand was the most popular tourist destination in the world for the last few years. Everyone talks about Thailand, everyone's going to Thailand. But that changed maybe in the last year or so. Vietnam started to have its moment. Vietnam is absolutely packed. Da Nang is the hotspot. On TikTok and Instagram, you'll see Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh, Dalat even is getting a lot of even Dalat is getting attention. Meanwhile, the old staple in Thailand isn't getting the same amount of numbers, and expats are actually also leaving Thailand. And it sounds really terrible, so what I'm saying might sound ridiculous, but hear me out at least. I've been saying for a long time that Thailand had become a victim of its own success, and that over-tourism was actually ruining the atmosphere for everyone. Tourists started to not like it, or expats certainly started to not enjoy the crowds, I would say, and locals started to push back a little bit. Even in comments of videos that I made, locals would say, yeah, we don't want anyone and stuff. And you don't necessarily want to hear that. So it's a sign that there was tension. Everyone was moving to Bangkok. Phuket was absolutely packed. There were more tourist scams. Certain places you could call expensive, and the inflation was pretty quick. So the tourism had gotten so insane that really a lot of what people came for, the charm, the authenticity, the laid back attitude of the people, was actually being lost due to the sheer numbers that were coming in. It's like going to a chill, cozy cafe and there's 40 people with vlogging sticks ordering the same ice latte. So yeah, this is why I actually think it's a great time for maybe expats to check it out. While there was the mass tourism and whatnot, I was saying it's probably not a great idea. It had hit its peak. When a country is peaking in popularity, usually it means it's time to have a look at somewhere underrated. So now that Thailand is down, somewhat similar to the stock market, when the stock goes down, and you have to figure out, why is everyone leaving? Are they making a mistake? So I believe the dip in numbers is actually a blessing in disguise. The beaches will be breathable again. Businesses might get a different clientele rather than mass amounts of backpackers. And definitely I would say, due to the lack of numbers, the authenticity is going to come back. It's going to be more charming. I'm kind of hoping that it's a reset button and like a tourism detox, that Thailand can go back a little bit the way it used to be. I sounded old there, but Thailand felt like it needed a break. Maybe the locals needed a break. I really believe it's fair to say that many locals had become tired of foreigners, especially due to the behavior of the foreigners while in Thailand, and not really respecting the local culture. So yeah, this is where it gets interesting. What it means for you is, if you were thinking about Thailand, or you're on the fence, you don't know, Thailand, Vietnam, wherever you like, now might be a good time to start looking at Thailand. But now, instead of being packed into that cozy cafe with 50 other guys named Dave, you're gonna have a little bit of space. The locals will have a bit of space. It might be more livable like it used to be. I hope this is true, and for long-term expats who want to settle there, this could be a perfect moment. I think you're going to see less party tourists. The revolving door of party tourists might cease a little bit, and maybe more serious people will start to consider Thailand again, especially with the DTV visa, which is actually quite good. But like everything in the world, tourism is cyclical. Places have booms and busts, like the economy. stock market, whatever you want. And the news loves to, what is the word? Exaggerate. You'll see a lot of headlines, Thailand tourism down 7%. Is this the end of the world? But you can be guaranteed that this will recover. Thailand will bounce back. Obviously, there will be a few changes. It's still got everything, the laid back people, the delicious food, probably easily one of the best foods in the world. And if you want the nightlife, that's there for you. Whatever you want is there. High quality gyms are also there. This crash might force Thailand to focus about maybe higher quality expats or higher quality tourists. Maybe the volume of tourists might decrease, but it might be a win-win for everyone. That's what I'm hoping anyway. Now, I can't speak for the Thai locals, but if it was me, I would probably like less high quality people coming to Thailand who respect the culture, the traditions, instead of the mass amounts of people who don't really give a damn and are just going to full moon parties there. So yeah, that's it. Thailand's tourism crash might look like a disaster. Of course, the media are going to portray anything they can as an absolute disaster, but there's always a different angle. I don't know the saying, but there's always a positive from what looks like an absolute crisis. And I believe if you were thinking about Thailand, but were put off by the mass amounts of people, now is the time to give it a chance. So yeah, let me know in the comments, what do you think? Is it an absolute disaster, or is it a good thing? Did Thailand need this? You know my opinion. I'm really hoping it's a good thing. And I believe it is. Thailand's an incredible country, but if you watch some of my previous videos, I started to be put off by the amounts of people going there to party. So yeah, thanks for watching the video. If you need more help, if you want to move anywhere in Asia, if you're a confused beginner, check out the Move to Asia blueprint in the box below. Yeah, full course on everything that I know in Asia. Also, what do we have? Let me get some water. My mouth's a bit dry. What was I saying? Check out the Move to Asia ebook, the Ultimate Asia ebook. It's a more concise overview of all the countries and funny stories about me. And also, get the free Move to Asia cheat sheet in the box below. Quick overview of all the countries in Asia. Check it out and see which one suits you. That's it, guys. I hope Thailand bounces back. I want the best for Asia. If you know me by now, I love Asia as a whole region. I want the best for every country in Asia. And even if I don't live there, I want them all to do well because I love it. And yeah, so hopefully Thailand bounces back. I think it's a good time to check it out. I might have a look, see what's going on there. We'll see next year. And maybe a bit of Muay Thai, maybe some boxing, some Muay Thai. And yeah, like, subscribe, do whatever you need to do. I need all the help I can get here. I'll see you in the next one. Oh, I feel good today.